Crazy terrible but never dull neon. There should be a sign, dump your Aurora here. You'd make a fortune if you put a net right under here, I'm not even kidding. Neon.
Hey there. Got the shakes, huh?
You aren't looking well at all.
Don't worry. Doc Man
Perhaps
will
you'd
fix
better
you
sit
up.
down.
Is it that obvious? Yeah, haven't zoned in like a week.
Oh my goodness. Another poor soul. Alright. Tell me what happened to you. Is it an Aurora overdose? Something...
The doc.
That's a very wise choice. Since you're clearly a first-time visitor to Reliant Neon, I'd love to offer you a free checkup, but I'm afraid I'm dangerously low. I can assure you it isn't by choice. You see, I'm a bit at odds with the current administrator of Neon. His drug is turning the streets into a graveyard, and he doesn't seem to care. We've argued about it on more than... Then you understand what I'm up against. At this point, I've resorted to asking anyone that has a ship registered outside of the Voli system to bring me medical supplies. I pay them for the supplies, of course, but it's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. Now, if there's anything else I can do for you, anything at all. That would be amazingly helpful. It's a relief to meet someone who gives a damn about anyone other than themselves for a change. Oh, and I'll pay you directly for the supplies, of course. It's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. There's nothing to worry about. As long as packages aren't coming off a commercial vessel, the authorities won't scan them. That's why this has to be done slowly and methodically. If I get too much all at once, they'll catch on to my scheme. I use the proceeds from my paying customers. And by cutting a few expenses here and there, I'm able to use a bit of my own. It's not a bother, really. The cots here at the facility are actually quite comfortable. Don't worry about me. You just watch yourself. Administrator Bayou doesn't like people that rock the boat. Anyway, I have a contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abbie Edding. She's one of the nurses there. She'll get you started. Thank you so much for doing this. You have no idea how helpful it'll be for the poor folk that live in Ebside. Aurora stimulates the neural circuits in the brain, specifically targeting the neurotransmitter serotonin in the prefrontal. This causes significant sensory hallucinations, both auditory and visual. That's the enticement factor. As you can imagine, this state is highly addictive, and the user gets stuck in a vicious cycle. They need more Aurora to satisfy their... We both apprenticed under Mary Cartwright at the medical facility in Aquila City. Spent a heck of a lot of hours working together. Abbie and I got along exceptionally well. Don't get me wrong, we're just friends, of course. I almost felt bad leaving her behind when I was hired to work for Reliant in Neon. Reached out to her a few months ago when I ran into trouble here, and she's been helping me ever since. If you need help, remember Reliant.
How can I be of service, Captain? need something? Are you here for a procedure? Hey, let's keep our voices down. The clinic doesn't exact... That being said, I've been expecting someone soon. I have some supplies I can give you. Should be more than enough for now, and it shouldn't draw any suspicion from the clinic. What the clinic doesn't know won't hurt them. That's why it's important to keep this as confidential. I'm putting my job on the line to do this, but I know that the people of need... But if the clinic finds out, then I'm out of... He's a good friend of mine. We both worked at the same clinic in Aquila City. The work was hard, and I was really... So, to answer your question, I'm doing this because I know... Sorry, I can't do that. This is the most I can give you without drawing... I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. I'm still willing to talk. I hear you. Oh, I really shouldn't do this. If the clinic... All right, you win. You're very persuasive. I can throw in a few extra supplies, but I'm not going to make this a regular thing, okay? They'll be loaded onto your ship.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're going to do a quick scan for contraband and you can be on your way. All right, we're done. Have...
Are trained and certified.
You aren't looking well at all. Perhaps you'd better sit down. What can Reliant Medical do for you? Fantastic. That'll really help out around here. Thanks for everything. These supplies will be put to good use. Here, take this. I threw in a bit extra for you, since you really came through for me.
I'm up for a little adventure.